How's it going, guys? My name is TJP. Welcome back to another NHL 25 franchise video. We have the Washington Capitals, our next Eastern Conference team that we're going to be using today. 4 seasons, injuries are on. It is not meant to be realistic. We say name wrong, say name wrong. It's a video game at the end of the day. Don't take it too seriously. We are just here to have some fun and bag on EA. Leave a like, subscribe, and join the content. Comment down below some more videos. Go to socials, play the second channel and main channel down below in the description if you like other content from me, TJP. With that being said, alright, I forgot that I'm not playing. I'm just playing through OBS. It's actually great, this capture card, because it's like there's no delay. It's beautiful. Other than that, sometimes it likes to freeze up. But it hasn't really been doing it. It was doing it before in the beginning a lot, but not as much lately, which is good. But anyways, here's the team. So, Alex Ovechkin. Of course, he's still on the squad. John Carlson, Dylan Strome, Jakob Chychrun, Tom Wilson, Martin Fehérváry, Matt Roy, Andrew Mangiapane, Pierre-Luc Dubois, Sonny Milano, because I want a Milano cookie, Erasmus Sandin, Lexi Potras, Nick Dowd, Connor McMichael, Brandon Duheim, TJ Oshie, Trevor Van Riemsdyk, Hendrix Lapierre, Taylor Radish, Alexander Alexiev, Jakub Vrana, and that's it. Or Jacob. Some people like to say Jakob. You know, you say Jacob, I say Jakob. You say tomato, I say tomato. We have Thompson and then Lindgren as your goalies. All right. Got that all out of the way. Let's take a look at the lines and see how this team's faring. So, we have +1 on the top line. I didn't mean to do that. We have +1 on the top line. These bottom 3 lines aren't too great. So, we're going to probably want to improve the talent there. Defensively, got +1 on the bottom, but the other 2 lines are good, just no chem. And then obviously the goalies are the goalies. So it's going to be tough. I mean, we'll have to figure it out. There are some moves you could potentially make that we're going to want to make. I got to go to proposed trade. Because the thing is, we look at the picks. And we have an extra second. An extra 5th. But don't have a 6th or 7th, which is fine. Don't have our 3rd next year with 2 forts. And after that, we're good. So we might try to trade for some more picks, maybe at the deadline. I do want to get myself another forward, though. So we're just like, yeah, I want to get some more talent. I feel like we just don't have a lot of talent. This guy could be solid, potentially, down the line. I don't know. We'll see what happens with him. Is there anybody here that I could potentially move that I wouldn't really want? Probably Oshie would be the guy. He's not really valuable. Van Riemsdyk isn't very valuable either. But they are making some money. So if I can move them, I wouldn't be opposed to it. So let's see what's out there for them. Oshie and Van Riemsdyk going over to the Ducks. We got a 4th round pick. And that'll be that. So, yeah, I think we're just going to kind of keep the team as is for now. I'm going to make some more trades. I don't think this team's going to be that good in our first season. I would love to be proved wrong by EA, but I just don't think that that's going to happen. So let me get to simulating, and we'll see how this team plays and go on from there. All right, so this is the typical EA experience here. 25, 25, and 5, 55 points. I mean, we're kind of close, interestingly enough, to be a playoff team. We're only a few games out, but let's take a look here at the stats. So far, we are 21st in goals for, 27 goals against, 26th in power play percentage, 25th in penalty kill, which isn't very good. Let's take a look at the stat central. So Ovechkin, 48 points to lead the team. Still doing his thing. 38 for Mangiapane. A couple guys at 37, a few guys at 33. Not too bad. And is this where I want to be? Yeah, bottom left. Okay, I just want to make sure. Yeah, 10 power play points there from Mangiapane. And Ovechkin, a couple guys at 7, 6 there from Dubois. couple guys with 4. Looks like a couple guys with 3. Get your hits, block shots, giveaways, and takeaway. Already 104 hits from Tom Wilson. Block shots, leaders right there. 104 from John Carlson. Giveaways. Takeaways. Very cool. Alright, what am I looking for? That's the question. The question is, what am I looking for? The answer is, I'm looking to get more picks. So let me do that. I'm going to try to propose a trade. Figure that out. Let's see what's out there in the market. Maybe we can find ourselves a decent piece. Maybe we could trade some guys away and free up some more salary. That might not be a horrible option. But let me look around first and see if we can acquire another first-round pick. Alright, traded for Pittsburgh Penguins first-round pick. It's low value, but a second, 2 fourths, and a fifth gets it done. Alright, second, third, fifth this year, and a fourth next year. One of our fourths to New Jersey. We're going to get in their first-round pick next year, not this year. So yeah, we are, future-proofing ourselves, getting a little bit of assets, which is fine with me. So yeah, we're just going to simulate the rest of the season, I think. Keep the team as is, and, if we make the playoffs this year, great. If not, we still have 3 more seasons. We're right in the thick of things. We're only 3 games back, so there is a chance if we can pick up the slack to potentially make it. So we'll see what happens. Alright, so we actually ended up making the playoffs in our first season. I wouldn't say we had a great year, but it was good enough to make it, so can't complain about it. Hurricanes, 112-point team. You can see we were 19 goals for, 22nd in goals against, 25th power play percentage, 11th in penalty kill percentage, which I guess is cool. I want to take a look at the Stats Central, please. Thanks. So we were 40, 33, and 9. That's 89 points. You have Ovechkin, 70 points, lead the team. Well, actually, for the most part, we're relatively healthy. He did miss a few games. Is he scratched? Don't tell me he's scratched. Of course. 63 for Magic Payne. Strong with 60, 57 from Milano. A couple guys 49, 48 there from Tom Wilson. Pierre-Luc Dubois with 42. And you can see the power play points. A couple guys 15, 10 from Strong. You have your hits, block shots, giveaways, and takeaways. 8 guys, at least 100 hits. Block shots, you can see 141 there from Carlson. That's a lot. 111 from Chitrin. And Sandine with 109. And you have your giveaway leaders, which is whatever. And then your takeaway leaders. I didn't show you his goalie stats at the midway point. Forgot about it. But there they are right there. Thompson and Lindgren. Could be better, could be worse. Gonna blow my nose after this, man. I feel like I'm gonna blow my nose. This would be the one time I'd actually want EA to make me lose early, so I can blow my nose. Watch, now I'm going to win the Stanley Cup. Now I say that. Wait. Alright, cool. Game 1 is a switch. It's a 6-3 win. I can't. I gotta blow my nose. Game 2 is a... Okay. Really, EA? You're making me win now? I wanted to lose, and now they're making me... Okay, I'll be right back. Hold that in. I had to cut it there so I can blow my nose. Somehow, someway, we're up 2-0. We go up 3-0? We go up 3-0. And can we win game 4? Nope. Okay, we get blown out, of course. But we'll win in 5, maybe? Nope. Shout out to EA's Piss Poor Sim Engine. Please win game 6. Don't blow a 3-0 lead. Shout out to EA's Sim Engine. So I should have held... If I held in my sneeze and my nose for not blowing it, they would have had me move on. But because I went to go blow my nose, they're like, let's have you lose 3 games, and we'll make it a 4th in a row right here. And this is why they just torture me, man. They really just torture me. It's a joke. Alright. It would be amazing to blow a 3-0 lead. That'd be, like, so EA. We haven't even had a shot yet. Okay, now we're getting some shots up. We need to get some more shots up, Washington. And, of course, Sebastian Aho scores a goal. Shout out to EA's Piss Poor Sim Engine. We need to win. We need to win. Oh, man, we're already down 2-0. Shout out to EA's Sim Engine. Alright, well, listen. I wouldn't even be mad. I'm not even mad because, like, we made the playoffs. But what I would be mad about is we're up 3-0 and blow a 3-0 lead. That pisses me the fuck off. It's like, at that rate, just miss the playoffs. I'd rather just miss the playoffs than get blown out, you know, or get destroyed and reverse swept. Like, that's just embarrassing. Okay, Man Japan scores, make it 2-1. We need to make it 2-2, though. You gotta tie this game up. And don't lose in overtime either, EA. Okay, good. Take the lead and do not go to overtime. Because I do not want to lose in overtime. I would rather lose in regulation. I mean, I don't want to lose, period. But they have so many more shots. They're turning so many shots. Okay, we took the lead. Oh, my goodness. And we won the game. EA was really trying to do this to me, huh? Well, they couldn't blow it. So, alright, we're in the second round in our first season. That's huge. That's huge. That's huge. Okay. To be honest, I wasn't expecting that. But I wasn't expecting to be up 3-0. And I certainly didn't want to blow a 3-0 lead. But that, I think, is much more likely. But yeah, Penguins, 104 points. We didn't blow it, though, which is good. Alright, Penguins, let's just beat them. Maybe beat them. I don't know. See what happens. Game 1 is going to be a capital win. 5-1. Alright. Can we win Game 2? The answer is yes. Game 3. We lose in overtime, of course. That should have been a win. You could argue. Let's win it here. Nope. 3-2. Another one-goal loss. I love those. Those are my favorite. And now we're another one-goal loss. Injuries. We saw injuries there. It's just, you can't make this up, man. All right, we'll sim past this game. If it was the CPU, they'd force Game 7, and we did. Okay, we did. All right, cool. 2-1. Man, we lost 3 straight games by 1 goal. So, I would like to get to the conference finals in our first season. That would be great. That would really be great. That would make my day, EA. Do you want to make my day? Probably not. Do you guys want to make my day? You can subscribe. Or like the video. Or dislike it. I'm sure you guys will dislike it. And you'll probably be like, oh, this guy complains. No, I'm just messing around. I gotta have fun. I'm watching this. This is fun for me. Well, I mean, I don't know if it's fun, but, you know. We're tied after the first period, and now we're down. Raquel with a goal. We're down 1-0. Shout out to EA, but Sonny Milano ties it up. And Ovechkin takes us the lead. All right, 2-1. Let's go. That's huge. Can we make it 3-1? No, we cannot. Not yet, at least. All right, it's 2-1 us. This is Game 7, by the way, just so you guys know. Let's go. Washington Capitals. All right. We have a power play going into the third period. I think. Oh, maybe not. No, they do. They're going to convert. No, they don't. Can we convert and get another goal and make it 3-1? That'd be huge. Can we do it? We do. Okay, that's huge. We have a 2-goal lead. Time is winding down. We might get to the are we really going to get to the conference finals in our first season? EA, are we really going to do that? It seems like we are. Okay. 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 We're in the conference finals. So we have the Red Wings in the conference finals. They've been playing well. They were 38, 31, 13 in the regular season, which is what? 89-point team? Same as us. Same amount of points. Should be fun. See how we fare against them. Game 1 will be 4-2 loss. Game 2, 3-1 loss. Shout out to the Sim Engine. Can we win Game 3 maybe? Yes, we can. Can we win Game 4? Yes, we can. Can we win Game 5? Game 5, do or die. Gotta win this one. We don't. Shout out to EA. Do I sim this one? We're just gonna sim past it. Let's get to a Game 7, please, EA. Of course. But if it's a CPU, you know what you would do. Just remember that. Listen, conference finals in our first season, not bad at all. That's actually a lot better than I thought we would be. So, I'll take it. I would say it could only go up from there, but I feel like I'd be selling you on a false hope. But we're going to try. Ovechkin missed some time earlier on in the playoffs, but, you know, and playing the rest of the way. See the goalies, how'd we do? Lindgren was solid. Honestly, the goalies did all right. Lindgren was all right. Thompson was good. All right. Listen, there's some potential here. We do have some picks as well. Yeah, let's just see who ends up winning the Stanley Cup and then go on to the off season. Avalanche win the Stanley Cup. Cool. Good for them. Let's stop simulating and take a look at the statistics and awards. Well, not really the statistics. We already looked at it, but we'll go to the Stats Central and look at the awards because that is where they are in the game. So you can see the team awards there. You got your individual awards. I would think we could have ourselves a capital appearance. But I'm wrong. So, okay. Okay. Excuse me. Let's sim to the draft. I don't know. Do we have any lottery picks? I have no idea. We're going to look here. We do not. All right, cool. Montreal, #1 pick. Utah jumped all the way up #2. All right, let me view this draft class. I don't know if this guy's a franchise talent. I'm going to go on a limb and say he's not. But I do have an idea for your trade. Not to get the #1 pick, but I'm going to look around and see if there's a potential player I can grab. First round picks are 2 this year, 1 in 2030, and we're also getting them Duheim and Dowd. The Canadians had Cole Caulfield on the trading block. He's already locked up, and I figured, hey, let's grab him. He's a young player, and he's a great fit for the team, I'd say. So that's wonderful. I like that move for us. Let's head on to the re-sign phase. All right, so at re-sign players, let's look and see who needs to be re-signed. There's a few guys that we could offer. We're a relatively older team, so. All right, let me see if I can lock in some dudes here, and yeah, we have a little bit of cap room to play around with. So let's see if I can add some re-sign some guys, and maybe add some talent to the team. Payne's going to stay around. Chitchard's going to stay around. Thompson's staying around. Lindgren's staying around. Bear staying around. Borgstrom. So that's cool. Plus, we got a bunch of guys on qualifiers that are going to accept. So we'll see if we have a little bit of money to play around with and see what happens from there, I guess. I mean, I'm going to look. Let me look. Let me see what free agency is looking like here. Anybody good? Eh. It's all right. We have don't have too much money, so yeah. All right. Let's just see if there's anybody that didn't accept their qualifiers that we can just re-sign, and we'll go on from there. All right, I grabbed Kyle Palmieri, just another winger forward for the squad. I think he's a nice pickup, and they're just gonna head on to the next season and see if we can improve on the season we just had. It is upon us. Let's take a look at the lines. I didn't really do too much changes to them, but you can see them right here. The +1 chem on the second line. Both top lines look good. Then we've got, Sonny Milano, McMichael, and Palmieri there. They got Radish, Pierre, and Protas. It's not bad. Defensively, +1 on the bottom line. Hiravari and Roy. And then we got a couple guys here. And a couple guys there. I mean, overall, it looks decent. And then the goalies are the same. Lindgren and Thompson. Obviously, got a little bit off. Not an amazing start last year, but it was decent enough. And then we hit a decent enough second half of the season to make it. And great playoff run, got all the way to the conference finals. I don't know if that'll happen again, but we'll see if the team can kind of replicate the success we had last year. I'll probably like to make some more trades, get some more picks. But we'll probably do that more so around this point with some of our second, third rounders and maybe try to trade for some lower firsts. So I don't mind where we are. 27, 16, and 7. That's 61 points on the season, which is all right. Not too bad. Let's look at here at the stats here. 11th in goals for per game, 19th in goals against, 24th power play percentage, 10th in penalty kill. And if we look at the stats, you can see how the team's playing. Cole Caulfield, don't forget we got him. Been solid for the most part. 58 points, 48 there from Strome, 47 from Ovechkin. Vantage Payne with 37, 36 from Carlson. A couple guys 25, 20 there. 4 there from Wilson and Jakob Scratcher now, 23. So we have some injuries here and there, but overall, I guess we've been somewhat healthy. A little less than last year, actually, but we're, I guess, doing fine. You have your hits, block shots, giveaways, and takeaways. They're your hit leaders so far. Nobody with 100. Block shot leaders, you can Bear leading the team. You have your giveaways right there. You get the Bear also. Takeaways right on in front of you. Goalies this time around, Lindgren has been very good for me. Thompson, not as much, but, we'll see if this team can hang on and continue to play well. But let me try to see if we can get some more picks. If I can get myself another first or so, that would be ideal. So let's see if we can get some firsts. For the Canucks first round pick next year for a 2nd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th. 2nd and the 3rd to the Blues. We're getting Pittsburgh's pick because they have it. For the Kings first round pick, 2nd and 3rd in 2028. 2 seconds and 3 thirds to the Oilers, getting their pick this year and pick next year. First round picks, of course. I trade a 2nd, 4th, and 5th round pick to the Avalanche for their first this year. I'm going to try to see if I can get their first next year as well. It's pretty low value. So I'm going to just see if I can throw in like a 6th and a 7th. Like, I don't think that'll get it done, but they don't really value their first rounder at all, literally. So that one's a little bit more valued. Maybe I could throw in like another like 4th, 5th. Like a 4th rounder maybe. And then a 5th. If it doesn't go through, then it's fine. But yeah, I'll throw in like a 4th, a 5th, 6th, and a 7th. I have to throw probably one more 4th in. I'll throw in one more 4th. Does that go through? It does not. Okay, so I can't get their first round pick next year. That's fine. All right. Yeah, that's it for me. I stacked up on a lot of picks, so we should be good for the next couple years. We have assets to move if we need to get ourselves good players. But let's see if we can do well the rest of this season. Hey, so we're in the playoffs, taking on the Columbus Blue Jackets, who we just played recently. Beat them 3-1. Hopefully we can beat them again in the playoffs. But before we get to that, we were 50-23-9. That's 109 points. We're taking on the Blue Jackets, who have 95 points the regular season with 45-32-5. 11th in goals for, 9th in goals against, 16th in power play percentage, 2nd in penalty kill percentage. So we have the advantage in over every category. But, you know, doesn't mean much in this game. Let's take a look at Stats Central and see what the story is. So yeah, Cole Caulfield, nice season from him, 89 points. I think he was a good pickup for us. 78 from Strome, Ovechkin 74, 60 from Manji Payne, 46 from McMichael, Milana with 45, 42 from Pierre-Luc Dubois. A couple guys with 40 there. You see the power play percentage, power play points. 5 guys at least 10, which is nice. At least 11, really, if you want to go that far with it. 8 guys in triple figures on the hits. 90 there at the bottom for your favorite player. John Carlson, of course. That's what I'm talking about. Block shots. You can see right there. 133 from Ethan Bear. Detroit with 101. Giveaways and takeaways. And then how are the goalies? Well, we're going to show you how the goalies were. Lindgren, not a bad year. Really good year, in fact. And Thompson was pretty decent as a secondary goalie. We'll take it. Now, will we take winning in the first round? The answer is yes. I will totally take that. That's what we should do. So let's see if we can do that. Game 1. It's a 4-3 overtime win. All right. Game 2. $7-0 win. Wow. That's huge. Game 3 is 4-3 win. All right. We're up 3-0. This is good. This is good. Let's make it 4-0 and just sweep. Okay, or lose 4-0. All right, it's fine. Just don't lose Game 5. Good. That was actually great. All right, 1-5. I'll take it. So now we get a little bit of a break. Get to see our opponent will be in the second round, which is huge. Huge, man. Huge. Rangers. All right. So the Rangers, a 101-point team. See how they're playing so far in the playoffs. It's a tougher matchup, but I think we should, have a good shot at beating them and getting back to the conference finals. I mean, that would be great. Game 1, we lose in overtime. I hate that. Game 2, Chitrin's hurt. We lose in overtime again. Shout out the ASM engine. Are we going to really lose Game 3? The answer is no. Got Matt Roy back, too, from injury. Game 4, can we win it? No. Shout out the ASM engine. Are we going to lose Game 5? I hope not. If it's a CPU, they'd win. Okay, Game 6. Game 6. I'm not going to sim it. Just going to sim past it, and hopefully we get to a Game 7. The expectation from Electronic Arts Sports 2025. Well, NHL, National Hockey League 2025, was not good enough there. Now, if it was the CPU, you already know what would have happened. They would have won Game 6, would have forced Game 7, and then anything would have gone from there. But that is not what happened. So, losing the second round, that's a little upsetting. Even though we were ahead of schedule last year, I feel like maybe second round exit this year is not the worst. At least we won a round, which makes sense. Losing in overtime twice? Yeah, twice, and then losing 2-1 to end the series. I mean, those are two games that should have gone our way. I figure this series is over in 5, but guess not. All right, well, let's see the playoff stats, and then we got 2 more seasons after this. Let's take a look at player stats here. There they are. Obviously, we had some injuries. Chitrin didn't play much because he got hurt, so that's unfortunate. Carlson. Ovechkin, of course, got scratched. I mean, you can't win like that when you have great players getting hurt. Thompson, though, was amazing in the playoffs. Lindgren was okay-ish. All right. So he wins the Stanley Cup and then go on to the off-season. Stars win the Stanley Cup. Dallas Stars win the Stanley Cup. Let's look at the awards. I don't know why I'm saying it like that, but let's just look at the awards. So we have the Stars, Avalanche, Stars, Rangers. Rangers went all the way, but couldn't win it. You see all the awards there. Nope, no Capitals. All right, let's head on to the offseason. So we dropped from 8 to 10. We jumped up from 15 to 5. That's good. So we had 2 lottery picks, the Kings and the Devils, and the Montreal Canadiens have the number 1 overall pick, which we will trade for because we know Gavin McKenna is there, and we're going to trade him because he's not going to play on this team. So, huge. And we're going to get Gavin McKenna, I'm telling you. Right now, we're getting Gavin McKenna, and we're going to get some good players right here. So, this should be fun. This should be great. I'm manifesting it. The trade to get a higher value pick here. So, pick 6 from the Senators. For some of our late first rounders, I'm going to go back to Montreal because they weren't cooperating with me. So let's see if they cooperate now. All right, they cooperated now. So we got the first overall pick. Had to trade a 20-31 pick, but then we traded the other 4 picks that we had. So let's take McKenna because he's the only franchise talent there. And that's what we're going to do. And then we're going to trade him because I don't need him. I traded for Stankoven, Hanley, as well as Odinger, 2 first-round picks to trade McKenna away, as well as Logan Thompson. And then, yeah, I mean, listen, I had to do that. We traded away quad, but we got ourselves a better goalie in return, I'd say. Works out. So we're trading all our draft, the rest of the thing. Traded another player away too. So I mean, listen, we traded 3 guys away. Needed to do it. I think we got better. We got some great talent. So let's on the re-sign phase and see what happens. All right, we're re-signing some players here. We got a little bit of cap room. Yeah, Harley, I'm gonna have to try to re-sign. There's a few guys I'm gonna have to re-sign. Carlson being one of them. I mean, hopefully we can keep him around. I just don't know if I'm gonna have enough cap room. That's the biggest thing, is I don't know if I'm gonna have enough cap room. I have no clue. I mean, Ovechkin, if I were you, I would accept that contract, but who knows? Harley, I gotta qualify him. There's a few other guys here that we gotta try to re-sign, so let me get to it, and we'll see what happens. Things first, Palmieri re-signs, so does Ovechkin, so does Carlson, Sonny Milano re-signs. I don't know if we're going to have enough cap room to keep around on some of these guys. That's the scary part, so we're going to figure it out, hopefully, and yeah, hopefully guys just sign with me. That's the hope. I traded Bear and Potras to the Canadiens. Protas to the Canadiens, as well as a first-round pick from Dallas that we traded. I did do another trade with the Canadiens. Just basically just a salary dump. Got some young guys, though, to join the team, but it's going to help us out, free up a little bit more cap room. which means we could sign some free agents, or mainly our guys back, hopefully, and then head on to next season, I guess. All right, I traded for Ulf Nordgren from the Islanders. Sonny Milano got traded away, as well as Palmieri, 2 firsts and a second. Again, more of a salary dump trade, but we get a young guy, I guess, return, and now we're just going to sign the rest of our dudes and head on to next season. Season looks all right. I mean, I'm looking at the roster. We're going to look at the lines here. I think it looks solid. +4 on the top line in terms of chem. Yeah, they want Nordgren playing on that top line, which I guess is cool. I mean, I could go with Stankoven, Logan, but yeah, the chem is better. +1 on the second line for chem, looks talented. Third line's got some talent as well. Fourth line is decent enough, should work. And defensively, +1 on the second line. I'd switch Harley and Chychrun, just better fit. And then yeah, you can see there the Rasmus Sandin, and then also Meyer. So yeah, that's cool. Then the goalies, of course, are the goalies. Right here, Odinger and Lindgren. I mean, to me, it's a pretty solid, talented team. I mean, we've been good. We make the playoffs. Let's see if we continue to do so in this upcoming season. See what happens. I think EA forgot to have us win more than 3 games in a row until like this final week of the first half of the season. We're 24, 23, and 2, which actually is not very good. Only 50 points. Certainly an underperforming performance so far for your Washington Capitals. So let's take a look and see. We do have some injuries and all that fun stuff. 14th goals for, 22nd goals against, 26 power play percentage, 10th penalty kill percentage. Take a look here at the stats central. I mean, this could be the team, by the way. I can't make any trades. I wanted to sign some extensions, but it looks like I passed the deadline for that, which sucks, but it is what it is. You can see we have some guys missing some time. Ovechkin's a couple games. Stanford's at 43 points, 50 from Ovechkin, 36 from Caulfield's missed some time. Strong with 29, a few guys 27, 25 there from Ulf, and Pierre-Luc Dubois with 19. Same thing with Yvonne. All right, let's look at the power play percentage. Power play points, not percentage. I keep saying power play percentage. I'm going to see power play points. You can see nobody there in double figures so far. You have your hits, block shots, giveaways, and takeaways. Those that are curious, there are your hits. Block shots, giveaways, and takeaways. Meant to do block shots. Oof, what is the EA's motion? I don't know what their buttons are doing right now, but not doing the right thing. Not what I'm saying to do. All right, Odinger, not doing the best. I can be doing better. Lindgren's been terrible. Need you to do better, Charlie. Doing horrible. So, I mean, this could be the team. Hopefully, the second half of the season, we can actually perform up to standards. But I do want to extend some of our guys. It's just, I don't think I can. I'll try one more time, but it looked like when I tried to go for it, it's like, yeah, it didn't let me. We also just don't have cap room either to offer extensions, so that's part of the reason why. I mean, I could look and see, but, oh, there we go. Now I can actually offer contract extensions. All right, so let me do that then. So maybe I just was not in that space, but I'm going to offer some contract extensions, and that way some of these guys like Harley don't hit free agency. All right, Feyervari for Mateychuk, just a swap there. So Feyervari wasn't really playing much. We just shut a little cap room there for Mateychuk. He played both right and left defense, so maybe that'll help us out a little bit. So I'm going to simulate the rest of the season, see how we do, and I extended a lot of our guys, which is nice. So we'll head on to the offseason and try to re-sign some of our other players when we get there. Getting better, we got worse. 39-43, horrible. Not going to make the playoffs. Let's take a look here at the stats then. Clearly not good enough. Let's see what injuries we had that caused us to miss out and also just underperforming. Ovechkin, 80 points. Yeah, we had some guys miss some time here. Caulfield, 64 points. Stankoven, 64, 48 from Strom. Nordgren with 46, 43 from Manchpain. 42 from Chychrun. 41 from Carlson. You can see the power play point leaders. 12 from Caulfield, 11 from Ovechkin. Only guys in double figures. Hits. 7 guys at least 100 hits, nearly 8. I got block shots there, 128 from Carlson. Harley, 118. Chychrun, 111. Giveaways and takeaways. 126 from Stankoven to lead the team. Goalies, Odinger, need to be better. Lindgren also struggled. So, team's got to be better than that if we want to actually do something. So, obviously, a down year this year. Hopefully, next season we can make it our playoffs. And we just got to stay healthy and be better. That's really what it comes down to. Yes, we underperformed a bit this year. It is what it is. We only have one more season, though, so can't underperform next year. See you in the Stanley Cup and then go on to the offseason. Lightning win the Stanley Cup. Let's stop simulating and take a look at the awards before we go on to the fourth and final season and the third and final off season. So if we go to the Stat Central, you can see the awards. We're not going to have any capitals. Lightning, Panthers, Avalanche, Lightning. Individual awards. There they are right there. And as like I predicted, no capitals. But you all saw the awards in case you wanted to slow it down or see. But let's head on to the fourth and final season, the off season. Of course, we don't have our draft pick this year. I think we traded that away. No, we did not. We did not trade that one away. We have just the 13th pick. Cool. So let's view the draft class. I know DuPont's in here, and he's the only franchise guy. I know the Blackhawks got the #1 overall pick, so let's see if we can try to acquire it. If we can, we'll do our best. We have 13th, 25th, 27th, plus more first-round picks. So we might be able to trade for it, honestly. I mean, I don't know. It's going to be tough. But 3 picks. I would say 4 picks maybe gets it done. This pick is somewhat valuable. Now we got to throw in a 5th, and maybe it'll go through. And we luckily have a 2032 first. And that does not go through. Okay, so I might have to trade for a more valuable pick. Let me do that right now. Yeah, let me do that right now. That first round pick is clearly not valuable enough for Chicago. Pick 25 and future third to the Hurricanes. Pick 17. 7 and 2 fourth round picks to the Blue Jackets. Pick 19. Let's get pick 15. I'm trying my best here. I don't have much more time. Well, that's annoying. It's annoying, so can't get landed DuPont now. Pick 2 is useless to me. So just sim it. Alright, we got to offer a trade. Maybe we can get a talented player. I mean, that's really all I can hope for. But, yeah, I don't think I'm going to be able to get DuPont. Just franchise guy. So he is probably off the table. I mean, I think this 5 picks would have got it done. And then I could have traded him, but I don't think that's going to work. Nope. So, yeah, let me just see what I can get then, I guess. Maybe I can get, like, a decent player. Traded for Askarov from the Sharks. I put Lindgren and 4 picks in. I overpaid for him, but Askarov's a good goalie. Should help us out. So that's going to be it. Saves a little bit of money, too. Time to head on to free agency and see if we can add more talent or re-sign some talent to the team. Sign players. Here we go. Have a little bit of cap room. Ovechkin I'm trying to keep around. Hopefully we can. I would assume he will stay. The problem is, like, after he signs, like, can I keep around any of the other players? I just don't think we're going to have enough money. But I think for the most part, like, everybody's kind of, like, here. So, should be alright. We'll qualify the rest of these guys, and we'll just head on to free agency. See if we have any money left over after the qualifiers and stuff. Alright, so Ovechkin re-signs, which is nice. So we still keep him around. And then we're just going to get a bunch of guys on qualifiers. And then we're just going to head on free agency. Try to see if we can add some more talent to the team. And then go on from there. Alright, I grabbed Warren Foegele. Nice forward to add to the squad. I think he's a decent piece for us. Or a decent player, whatever you want to call it. Jelikovic, in case we need another goalie. Maybe if somebody gets hurt, we can always call him up. But he's a dependable goalie. Graham Clark for the team. And yeah, I'm going to try to get Chuck back. And that should be it. And we'll head on to the fourth and final season. And there he is. Let's do it. Season. What concerns me a little bit is my defense. But I like our goalies anyway. We should be able to stop guys no matter what. Shots get through. But +3 on the chem on the top line on offense looks good. Second line's good. Talent-wise, no chem. Third line's decent. Fourth line, McMichael, Dubois, and LaPierre. Let me just show you guys. Here, I'll just do this with my face cam real quick. Boom. There, you can see it. It's alright. Okay. Should have done that the last few seasons. I just didn't do that. I don't know why, but it's what happens when you record and you just don't know what the heck's going on. But yeah, that's going to be the lines there. I mean, it's decent, except the chem is not good. It's not the ideal fit. But honestly, with Askarov and Odinger as my goalies, we should be good. Let's just see how we do in this fourth and final season. Hopefully we can kind of put everything together and I'll get back to the playoffs. So 22, 23, and 4 again. EA, gotta remember that there's ways for us to win games. We should be winning more games we actually are, but underperforming a little bit. Luckily, we've been playing better as of late, but yeah, we need to be winning more games. 19 goals for, goals against 30th, which makes sense. We're horrible defensively. 11 power play percentage, 19 penalty kill. Take a look at the stats. Central. As you can see, Ovechkin, 58 points. I mean, he's still doing his thing out there. Got to give him credit where credit's due. 53 from Caulfield. Nordgren, 48. 32 from Stankoven. 28 from Mangiapane. 25. 23 there from Strome. Maybe Chuck with 22. Yvonne with 20. Power play point leaders. Got 4 guys at least 10 power play points so far. You have your hits, block shots, giveaways, and takeaways right here. There are your hits. There are your block shots. There are your giveaways. And there are your takeaways. Excuse me. Goalies. What are we looking at? Odinger has been absolutely horrendous, and Askarov not much better. So I thought the goalies would actually help me, but they have actually been my detriment. So I don't know if the defense is that bad. It must be that bad, but quite honestly, there's not much we can do, and not much I really want to do. So we're just going to sim it. Hopefully, second half of the season, we can start winning some more games. We're on a little 4-game win streak. Actually, 5-game win streak right now. So EA, let's keep that up. If we're going to lose, let's do shootout losses, overtime losses, that we can actually get a point. But, yeah, we'll see what happens, and we'll holler back at you guys at the end of the season, where hopefully we are in the playoff. Formed in the 4th and final season. Yeah, we had some injuries, guys getting hurt, underperforming. You know, it's kind of hard to win when guys underperform and get hurt. So, yeah, that's our final season, unfortunately. We had a great first season, decent second season, and then horrible 2 last seasons. You know, part of it's injury, chemistry issues, and just underperforming. So 34, 39, 9, not good enough. As you can see, you got your power play point leaders, just point leaders in general. You can see right there, 82 from Ovechkin, getting from Caulfield, Norton 74, 59 from Stankoven, 53 from Strome, 44 from Mangiapane, dips from there. You got your power play point leaders, 25 from Ovechkin and Nordgren, 20 from Stankoven, and yeah, 6 guys in double figures. Cool to see. 3 guys at least 20. Got your hit leaders right there. 8 guys at least 100 hits. Get your block shot leaders. 3 guys at least 100 block shots. Giveaway leaders and takeaway leaders. 128 there from Stankoven. Double the amount of Strome in second on the team. Goalies were horrendous. Yeah, the team just sucked. Couldn't defend. Couldn't have a puck. Stop the puck if it was right in front of you, moving at 1 mile per hour. And, yep, so that's how the video ends, I guess. We'll see you win Stanley Cup. We'll look at the awards and then close it out. Hurricanes win the Stanley Cup. Good for them, I guess. Let's stop simulating and take a look at the awards and close out the video. What do we have here? Let's go to Stats Central. Awards. Here they are. Hurricanes, Panthers, Stars, Hurricanes. Individual awards. No Capitals. All right, let's close out the video. Alright guys, hope you enjoyed. If you did, like, subscribe, comment down below some more videos. We've got our social media, second channel and main channel down below in the description if you look at the content for DJB. So we've got our first 2 playoff teams done. We still got 14 more to go. Alright, and that's it. Like once we get through them, we've got the fantasy draft. I think I want to do a couple other videos after that, and then we'll kind of just see what happens from there. So with that being said, I'm going to head on out. Take care. We'll see you soon, and peace.